Here we are, chat. Hello, hello. Meow to all of you and wonderful meowdents. I haven't done something like this in a while, and I don't even know if I'm committing to it. In matter of fact, I don't know if the sound is a little too high, so I'll put it a little down. Because the music is already loud. Put it like that. God damn! Here we go. Why is the user interface so weird? We got it. So, to give you guys a small synopsis of what this game is basically a horror. A romance horror. Could you imagine mixing those two together? What do you get? What do you get? Oh, we're about to find out. Yo, is that Cash? Why were you match? What did you match for, Cash? What happened? So is my model too big? Probably. We'll see as we go. I'll change things up as I usually do. If you're mad because I'm not playing Meowgenics, well, better then suck it, Cash. It's not happening, okay? I have bigger fish to fry, okay? That's my wording to it. But also welcome in. So you rude, bro. You're still can't convince me to play Meowgenics, bro. God damn. Maybe. Nah, we're not playing a game, bro. I was thinking maybe I can make a redeem for it. Just for you guys. Also, there's your shout out. Still Divinity? Wait, didn't you stream again today? I guess you were sleeping, you couldn't stream, right? Let's start. As much as I like this music, let's start. Oh my god. Why would I want to change the name? We can change color and stuff? No way. We could just make it now, I guess. Like that. So, I was going to stream right now, but you went live, man. You can still go in live. I'm only gonna stream for an hour, guys. Like, it's... Well, an hour and a half, right? Yeah, an hour and a half. So I wouldn't be long. Because, yeah, I've been sleeping. I literally woke up just now, so I can't even barely speak. But I wanted to give this game a try on Valentine's Day. We'll do Meow. Because I can. Okay, so it's 6:18 p.m. Let's go. I'm walking home from the library. So this is technically a horror game, Cass. There's genuine jump scares and all kind of stupid shit. I don't know. We'll see. But it's also a romance novel, so I like that. But yeah, you're welcome to kill whatever you want, Cass. I don't mind. You can do whatever you want. But damn, yesterday was crazy. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna do Sekiro. What, you gonna do Sekiro? That's exciting. Now I'm gonna want to see. No, I will not be lured by your temptations, Cass. I will be here, playing my visual novel, seeing what it's like that I've been waiting to do for so long. So I noticed her. Okay, let's go. I stayed until closing time. It's more comfortable studying there than home. The streets are mostly empty around this time. People already left work. It's okay. Get on lair? What? Does that mean, Cass? Are you trying to say that I should get on your level or something? Is that what you're saying? The weather forecast predicted rain, but the sky is just cloudy. Of course, weather predictions are always not correct, right? I swing my umbrella around, hum a melody to entertain myself. Oh, later. Okay, that's fine. However you feel, Cass. My thoughts shift when my stomach starts rambling. I finished the leftover food from yesterday, which means I have to cook today. Ugh, I don't have the energy to make something from scratch. Convenience store it is. I know, I get that sometimes too. I get that. I'm just like, maybe I don't feel like cooking today. Let me just order something. KFC, right? That's the best option. I want to support you. Well, I appreciate it, Cass. Know that I will never force my viewers to support me, but I always appreciate it. So I appreciate it. I make my way to the shopping mall. Luckily, everything stays open until 9 PM on weekdays. Wait, bro, things here. Fucking KFC. Bro, you were KFC yesterday. I'm still clipping that. I'm gonna look for that clip, and I'm gonna clip it. Okay, I haven't forgotten. That was so beautiful when I witnessed that guy was just like, you know what? I could have killed you, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn your friend into KFC because that's funnier. Oh my god. Bro, convenience store here closed like at 7 and it's awful. Instant noodles? Nah, I had enough of that for last week. True, I get that. I hope they have leftover meal boxes. They get discounted an hour before closing time. I never really like eating like meal boxes around here. I just don't trust it the way they make it. But sometimes it's alright. There's only chicken curry. I guess that's my dinner then. I walk around, check for the other meals. Suddenly I notice a wallet on the floor. There's no other customers in the store, so someone must have dropped it a while ago. Ooh, I gotta make a choice, chat. Bring it to the cashier, put it in your pocket. I probably would take it to the cashier and just not care about it anyway. I pick up the wallet and bring it to the cashier. Those were tempting choices. It is not safe to leave it on the floor. That person may come back for it. Who that? When I proceed with the checkout, a young man comes rushing in. It seems he's looking for something. Well, we know what he's looking for, so... After going around the store, he turns to the cashier. Have you seen a dark brown leather wallet with a golden embroidery in the corner? What the hell does that mean? It doesn't contain any ID card, so I know it's hard to verify. Also, I know the exact number of the bills inside. He does? What? It's just like 10 bucks, bro. That's an easy number, bro. You can't just say that and just be like it's 10 bucks, and you just like, oh, it's 10 bucks. Let me just hand it over to you. Could this be yours? Yeah, it should contain 69 in bills and 6 single coins. Okay, that's better. But also, why the fuck does he know all that? Why does he count it like that? Who knows the exact number in their wallet? That's weird. I bet there's some freaks like that out there. That looks right. This young lady found it on the floor. Be careful next time. Oh, wow. I'm grateful to you, miss. Oh, he calls me miss. Wow. No problem. I'm glad you got it back. I thought my luck couldn't get any worse, but you made my day. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Did he give me money? The man pushes a few coins into my hand. Guess I'm counting coins today, guys. He winks at me before leaving. Slash me ignores. Counts coins. Doing good deeds really is rewarding. It's the way we're thinking that. I'm halfway home when it starts to rain. Right. It always seems to be raining at the most inconvenient times at the very least. I have an umbrella to keep me dry. I should be home soon. That's why we carry an umbrella, right? Because we know it always hits us in the most inconvenient times. I could see that. I brace myself and dash through the wet streets. stopping only at the front of my door to unlock it, before rushing inside, where I'm safe from the rain. Oh, home sweet home. I fold my umbrella and put down my bags. Who's that? I freeze when I notice something in the middle of the living room. I assume that we're alone and this shouldn't be happening. Or perhaps it is so. Perhaps it's someone. My hand reaches for the light switch. Wait, did I just see a shadow and just like, well, guess, yeah, anyways. The shadow disappeared, yet my mind remains uneasy. Does it? I feel like I would have just not cared. Turn off the lights again, keep it on? I would turn it off again just to check. Just to make sure I didn't imagine it, I turn off the lights again. Nothing. Well, wait. Hold on. There is something. Okay, frankly. Okay, that was loud. I smacked the switch on, my heart is beating rapidly. I didn't really expect it to work, Chad, but I did see something. What was that? Is a ghost haunting my place? I can feel their presence. I'm afraid to stay in the dark. Maybe I should keep the lights on for now. Yeah, I'm never turning the lights off again. Those lights are staying on permanently, Chad. My body is shaken from the event. My eyes scan the living room for anything unusual. Bro, I would feel so like anxiety knowing that that's just there when I turn off the lights. Cautiously, I begin moving again. The image of the shadow is burned in my mind. Before I walk into another dark room, I use the flashlight on my phone to guide myself to the light switch. I have not acted like this since childhood. Back then, any dark shadows used to scare me. I would imagine strangest things. I eventually get over this fear by removing it from my mind. I usually clear my head as I walk in the dark. I pinch my cheeks and try to keep it together. I should eat first. It's been a long day. I agree. Let's do that. It is easier to relax after I've gone to bed. I decided to keep the nightlight on for comfort. Yes, exactly. I would have done that. Something I've not done in years. Of course. I haven't gone crazy. It's just exact exhaustion playing tricks on me by creating illusions, right? Framing it framing it that way makes it easier to drift off to sleep. Gazing at the faint glow, my eyelids grow heavy. Before long, I found myself submerged in dreams. Oh no, we're gonna have nightmares? One of my classmates is sick today. They happen to be my duty partner. We are responsible for keeping this room tidy. Once a week, a pair of students are assigned to cleaning the to cleaning duty. God, having this responsibility is supposed to help us more mindful to the environment. To me, it sounds like they want to save money by not hiring janitors. That makes sense. It will take a while to clean this room by myself. Hopefully one of my friends is willing to help me out. Yo, who this guy? Who this? I took over at Lloyd G. Like usual, he's focused on lecture by taking cop show his notes. Okay. These words are foreign to me, Chad. I'm not so sure if he has activities after school. All I know is that he's often busy. How many clubs has he joined? He plays guitar. He's on the basketball team. He's in the newspaper club. I'm forgetting anything else? Yeah, you're forgetting the chess club, bro. He looks like he would be someone in the chess club too. Thinking about it, I haven't talked to him lately. I wonder what he's up to. Who that? My gaze shifts to my right side. Ikuya is one in a row away from me. Another childhood friend since kindergarten. Ever since we entered the college, we have not really hung out outside of class. During our first year, she was in a different class. We were swamped with our studies and barely had time to socialize. The dogs. Okay, we're good. It surprised me when she joined my class during the second year. Apparently, she changed specializations. Perhaps she has a clear goal for her career now. Yeah, because clearly someone in school changes their specializations because they want different careers, right? I still have no idea what to do in the future. Oh well. I have plenty of time to think about it while I'm studying. I don't have to worry. Exactly. Exactly. Would be nice to catch up with Kuya while on while on while on duty. I want to know how she and her twin brother is doing. I'm more curious about the guy. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I don't care. Let's go for the guy. I want to know if he's truly in the chess club, as I predicted. That's the secret we're gonna learn from him. I should take the opportunity to ask Lloyd G right after his lecture. If he doesn't work out, I can go to Akuya as a backup plan. Is that the unicorn in chat? Is that a unicorn? Who am I? I am Meowden. I am VTuber. I am the converter of flesh tubers, and those who speak in the void will also become part of VTubers one day, like you, unicorn. Like you, flesh streamer. Who said that? Who told you that? I'm no flesh streamer. Did you see? Oh, my model might be broke. Okay, wait. Let me just move my model a little bit so it doesn't block the wording, like that. Hell yeah! But how's your day, unicorn? Are you streaming Goody Two Shoes today? Are you ready? Yeah, Cass is here too. You guys could say hi and stuff. I don't know. How does Nemesis says hi? Since I've decided on the course of action, I turn to focus on my teacher, Mr. Blanchiet. Is that how you say it? Blanchiet again? The hell name is that? The lecture is about the history of is about the history of the town. It touches on the topics of architecture, culture, and preeminent figures. I would love history if it wasn't about anywhere else but here, and nothing ever happens in this boring town. Every year we have the same events, and everyone ran into. I already know there's nothing exciting or new to look forward to. I've had the money. If I had the money, I would travel during the holidays. I never left this town by myself, so it would take a lot of planning to make it work out. Exactly, it would. I tried. It does take quite a lot of resources, for sure. Let me just do that. But how's your day, unicorn? What you doing? You playing some Overwatch, unicorn? Lurking as usual. How loud is the music? That's pretty loud. No, it's not the music. Might be a little soft. Let's make it a little louder. Like that. We need Beast BG for I'll show him respect. God damn. Well, I did encourage him to play an entire week BG free. Because if he doesn't play BG free for an entire week, he forgets about it. He just simply forgets about it. I make a mind map of things I can bring with me. While I daydream about the ideal trip, I scramble in my notebook. The lecture has concluded, and people are now preparing to leave. So wait, this isn't a dream. This is actually just the next day. The blue bubbles made me thought it was a dream, but now I'm starting to think it's not a dream. I can hardly remember the lecture context, but I made notes. Everything. If anything, I can go over the details in my textbook. Mr. Blatchy... How would you say that name, bro? Blatchiet seems eager to leave too. It's been a long day. Right, I have to ask Luigi before he leaves. Yo, Meow, what's up? Can you fill in cleaning duty? My partner is sick. Cleaning duty, you know, I became class president to avoid tasks like this and concentrate on more crucial matters. Damn, he's too good for us, Chad. Please, help me out just this once. You need to do better if you want to convince me. Let's see who can finish faster. You can take care of one health and I'll do the other. We can judge each other for cleanliness. That is the most honest request of help I've ever seen. There's no way you'll fall for that. I guess turning into a competition makes it interesting. Bro, are you serious? Well then, good for you. I don't have any plans today. Well, you could have just said that sooner, bro. His response brings me a smile on my face. Once everyone leaves the room, I grab the cleaning supplies. Start with the broom. If there are stains on the floor, use that. I know how to sweep the floor. I never seen Mr. Class President touching a broom. You sure about that, bruh? Luckily, my dad is barely at home, so guess who takes care of the chores? Oh, I didn't expect Mr. Shunyan to be so busy. The police station has been chaotically lately. We've got reports of people disappearing under strange circumstances. Oh, really? Right now, we don't have enough staff to work all these cases. Can you tell me what happened to those people, if it isn't confidential? If it's not a secret, you can find the details in the newspaper later. It's just a way to erase awareness, especially because of some missing people are dangerous. One of them is a prisoner, arrested for attempted murder against several people and theft. The music changed. On the day of their disappearance, they were scheduled to be moved to a larger city. Man, reading's hard. All we discovered in their cell were their severed hands. Just their hands? We verified through the fingerprints, and there are many unanswered questions. Of course. Interesting. Meow, I thought you'd be more unsettled from this. Actually, I'm just a little curious, you know? Just a bit, but you've never had such a case before. I want to learn more about it. I don't know what it is with the sin structures, but they seem different to me than I usually normally read. Investigations are still underway. Given the victim is a criminal, we have assigned high priority to this case. Although we don't know whether they are still alive with that kind of injury. It's easy to spot someone without hands if they aren't already a corpse. So far as there is no trace, it is not easy as you think. What about the other strange disappearance? There is one that is even harder to track because there are no traces to follow. It involves a factory worker who vanished. His boss reported him as a missing because he didn't even show up for work today. Or, anyways, luckily he lives alone and has a very few connections. They investigated his apartment and found nothing that has led to his disappearance. His neighbors reported he wasn't even leaving the apartment. The security cameras confirmed it. So it's really like he disappeared right in his own apartment, huh? This reminds me of a locked room murder mystery. It's good that he was still connected to people. Imagine what would happen if those were cut off from the outside world. I used to watch those types of TV shows because in real life they're a lot harder to deal with through. Does the newspaper include photos of missing people? Yeah. If you're happy to find them, please report to the police. But I want to report it to you. That's what I imagine she would say. Or she wouldn't say anything, which is fine. I know what you're thinking. Stay out of danger, meow. Of course, I'm not stupid. That's ironic. I recognize that look in your eyes when something catches your interest. You have a habit of delving deep into it. Not this time. We have we have a kidnapper or a serial murderer on the loose. Spend your days like usual. Just report to me if you see anything suspicious. Oh, he does like it when I report to him. Yes, Dad. We got him. We got him, Chad. Oh, please. Could you take my warnings a bit more seriously? We're just chilling in a school. Well, we're cleaning, bro. Are you serious? You really sound like Mr. Shin Yin. Sometimes the apple doesn't fall far away from the tree. Luigi rips the back of his neck, not knowing whether to take it a compliment or not. Well, Luigi continues to chat. He gets a bit distracted from cleaning. I end up finishing first and then let him a hand with the rest. After we have done cleaning, we walk home together. The resident areas are hard to reach with public transport. It is more convenient to travel by foot. Even if it takes a while, taking the bus is about the same amount of time. As thanks, let me treat you to some snacks. There is a convenience store one street ahead. You could choose anything you want. Yeah, I found this guy's wallet, and apparently it was kind of rich, and he gave me some of the money so I can, like, pay for both of us. It's no big deal, Thanks. You're welcome, unicorn. Are you set for goody two shoes today? Are you ready to see your ending, the ending that you have been desired this entire time, unicorn? So what was the tip for the windmill ending? Just read the note, find the fish head, unicorn. Yeah, I'll probably be rating you later. Gonna start soon. Someday. Same day. Well, you're at the windmill. No, you're at the windmill right now, right? No, you don't use the. You get the fish head, but you don't use it on the same day. You use it on the next day. Also, make sure to save before you use the fish head, because it's glitched and bugged. So if it's not on the right day, it's gonna actually make you need to restart. So it's a weird bug, but it happens. Huh? Don't worry about it. Just get the fish and use it in the next day. You mean the fish head? Yeah. Just use it on the next day. Or save the day after. Just save before you use the fish head every time. That's all. And then you'll be fine. Happy Valentine's Day. Yo, happy Valentine's Day, RCU. What's up, buddy? How are you? How are you doing? Cass and Unicorn is here already. Yo, yeah, it's the Unicorn himself. The voice in the void. The believer of flesh streamers. Even though he isn't one himself. What's up, Cass, Meow, and Unicorn? Yeah, what's up, RCU? I'm just playing a little visual novel. It's actually a romance and horror visual novel. I wasn't planning to go too long today, but I wanted to try it out. There is a convenient... Okay, yeah, we did this. What is the most expensive item in the store? Are you serious, bro? You gonna take this most expensive item? Well, whatever. I guess I'll pay for it then. If I recall correctly, that would be the premium 10 pack of Lens underwear. Should I get that for you? Yeah, we got on that one. No way. Why were you even looking at Lens underwear at the convenience store? I just happened to see them, honestly. I would rather buy underwear somewhere else. Yo, is that Yuki? Yo, what's up, Yuki? Did you get my raid? No, I did not. I don't see any notifications of a raid. But welcome in regardless, Yuki. Also, let me check with my dog. Come back. I still. Are we? Are we? Are we going to see underwear? I don't know why underwear was mentioned to you. I think it was just. I don't think we're gonna actually say anything like that. This is more of a horror than anything else. We might see jump scares though, but I've never played it, so I have no idea. Well, I wonder why I pressed the rate. Yeah, I didn't get anything, Yuki. I think someone would have noticed. I would have definitely noticed. I look at chat often. The second most expensive item is a premium steak. You'll have to cook it yourself, Ru. I never cooked a steak before. That's hard to believe, you know that? You could find recipes online. The library also has a nice selection of cookbooks. Discover the joy of cooking. That was the most. That was the craziest comment ever. I didn't even think she would go that far. Are you going home to cook? You're my longtime friend and you don't even know my hobbies? Damn. Maybe I should have picked the girl instead, Chad. This guy just doesn't know anything. Who knows if you picked up something new? I, for example, switch hobbies once in a while. What does that mean? I can't even count your hobbies in my hands. Anyway, I call myself a cook all through. Cooking is just for myself can get boring. Does she really believe that? I don't think she believes that. Maybe she does. You do the rate command. That's usually more consistent than the button. I type the command in chat to raid because I don't feel like going to creator dashboard to click a button. It seems less dignifying somehow. No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I would highly recommend it for you, Yuki, since your laptop can't handle too many processes at once. You could just type it like /raid and then just the name, and then you don't have to take all of the trouble of going into Creator's dashboard with buttons and stuff. What if you prepare the steak for me? You get to do your hobby and I earn the steak. You're just looking for an excuse to be lazy. And also, I'm paying for your steak, by the way. Fine. Fine, I'll give it a try. Can't guarantee it will turn out good. I ended up buying the premium steak for him. Yeah, as we said we would. For I'm just a home cook. I share my tips and tricks for preparing it. I believe he can. You got it right. I did that, but you didn't get the raid. I don't know why. I don't know either, Yuki. I could check if I'll check through my activities list. No, I didn't receive it. I'm checking through it now. So yeah, I didn't get it for sure. Maybe misspelled or something weird. It could have been a misspell, yeah. I don't really know, Yuki. I will have to go back in your ward and check what you did. I don't know. It's okay though. Don't worry about it though. I believe I can make something decent at least. At some point we split ways. The week passes so slow. It's final weekend. Yeah, it's weekend, guys. I decided to take a walk as a change of pace. Okay, well, clothing changed again. Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay, Yuki. Don't worry about it. Stuff happens. I don't mind it. I noticed new advertisements pinned on the bulletin board. The faces of missing people all over the town. Our community is a collective group, but I don't know everyone in town. I'm mostly familiar with my own neighborhood. My parents moved here before I was born. I have no information about the rest of my family, but I know that they live here elsewhere. It would have been nice to have somewhere to go whenever I want company. I continue making my way to park. This is us just coping, not being lonely. This is what is happening right now. For today, I packed my lunch in a book, reading a nice pastime. Yeah, Meow did solo visual levels. Yep. Yeah, it's happening. I saw it's Valentine's Day and I was like, yo, if I'm gonna try this game out, I'm doing this. Well, the last time I did this was Corpse Factory, but that game was amazing. The arc that I am about to start is getting intriguing. In the story, the main character is stuck in an abandoned town with her friends. One of them is Doppelganger, who replaced the original and trying to kill everyone. Hey, that's what I'm doing in the D&D currently. They just don't know it yet. Some people are gonna be pretty upset though. But you know what? I did it for roleplay. They have to stop them before more people die. It is an engaging story where the reader can make choices. At intersections, I can keep on reading or skip a certain page. His legs are dangling from the balcony. It is not too late. Get still. Oh, suddenly I get interrupted by something falling down. A shoe. I get scared by a leg dangling in front of me. Confused, I look up. A boy clinging on the tree branch. His expression is apologetic but mixed with panic. Hello? I rarely raid people, so it's okay, Ocean. We raid you though. Oh, the MC is pretty. Yeah, it is. Need a hand? Yes. Get a better grip and pull yourself up. I hold his feet on an attempt to give him support. However, the boy starts moving even more. Wait, RCM, I think UK has never played Life is Strange, you know? Wouldn't that be exciting? Ah, that tickles. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Before I can do anything else, the boy falls from the tree. Unicorn, hello. Yeah, Unicorn is here too. Unicorn is here too. As usual. Quickly, I help him up. Luckily, he seems to be fine. I pick up the shoe and return to him. Who this? Thanks. What way? I don't even know what voice to give this guy. My name is Meow. What were you doing in the tree? I'm Sachiro. Sorry about earlier, Meow. I just wanted to be out of sight by sleeping in the tree. After I dozed off, my body started sliding off the branch. Life is Strange, that's a perfect romance game. Would recommend if you want something. Oh, it's just sad that the only real good Life is Strange is Life is Strange 1. Any other Life is Strange is terrible, sadly. But damn, is it good. It's so good that it can justify all of the others being terrible. Moving on. I don't think you're allowed to sleep there, you know? Really? Yeah, really. You might break a branch and injure yourself. It would end up badly. Okay, it could have ended badly up there. The sin structure always catch me sometimes. Why do you want to be out of sight, bro? Scary people wander around this park. I'm in trouble if they catch me. I don't see any suspicious around, bro. You could be in trouble if the police catches you while you're doing illegal stuff. Life is Strange is good, but how stupid it is that the shark jumping happens over time. The issue with Life is Strange 2 is you don't get to actually see the kid, use the power much. That's the thing that I think annoys a lot of people. As you get to see this cool power being used in the start of the game, and then you never see it again. I streamed too, but it was so cringe, and yeah, and the people are pretty cringe, but that's normal for a Life is Strange game. The boy looks petrified at my comment. I am exaggerating a bit to scare him. This way he stops doing risky things. Okay. Don't worry. At worst you'll just get scolded. And no more sleeping in trees. Where else do I go? I'm sure a bed is more comfortable than up there. That we're really like getting him out here. We're feasting on it right now. I've never slept on a bed. Okay. Huh? How could that be? Yeah, that's hard to believe. I also an extremely political game too. Yeah, that's why I was that's why I mentioned it because I think the part of what makes Life is Strange 1 good is isn't Life is Strange 1 pretty political too? No, I guess it isn't. Wait, visual novel? Yeah, I'm playing a visual novel, Unicorn. You know? Huh? How could that? Okay. All I remember is that I've slept on branches in the floor and I don't have any memories before that. Wait, are you homeless? Wow, it took her long to realize. Well, us to realize. Rather play COD. Oh my god. Bro, the new COD is terrible, Unicorn. I don't know if you've seen scenes how bad it was. Poor soul, did you get lost? Your parents must be worried. What are parents? People keep asking me that, but I don't really understand. How can you be dressed like this and then and still be homeless? That's it's a very interesting way of dressing while being homeless. And look how clean he is. Maybe it's just because of the visuals. I don't know. Maybe you have lost your memories. Let's get you to the police station. They can help. Sachiro, Hail Hobo, lost and found item taker. Oh my god, that's actually funny, Yoshi. See, that's why you're the ideas guy. You just always know what to say. Still better than this. Nah, Unicorn. You'll see, this will get better. What about the hospital? There must be an explanation for your memory loss. The boy shakes his head. I have no idea how to convince him. Besides, we are just strangers. I can't force him even if he needs to help. You like horror, don't you, Unicorn? I know you do. We'll soon figure it out. Well, is there anything I can do for you? What is that icon? Bigger question is how he got the jacket that matches his eyes. That's some designer statue there. Wait, you like his gear? It does fit pretty well actually. Who this? Yo, is that Ursus? Is that Ursus who won yesterday? Apparently, bro, I was so upset. You even drank the big potion, so you know which one it is by this point, huh? Man, I should have just not tell you. Sachiro stares at the open bento box next to me. I could see him close to drooling. So he hasn't eaten yet, huh? He restrains himself by looking away. All through the spark in his eyes is still there. If he really is homeless, then he must be hungry. But welcome in, Ursus, my friend. How you doing, bro? That was the best. Bro. I used 6 AP and Kaz was still alive. Like, and the chicken, the KFC didn't move. I was so confused on that part. How did he do that? How did he willingly manifest himself not moving? Like, how is that even possible? Definitely be blushing around Sachiro if he came by. It does look pretty. When the KFC was too up. I already ate half of the bento of this bento, but you can have the rest. Really, I don't have anything to give you, bro. I'm not asking for anything. Take it. These bright smiles makes me skip a heart. Making others happy is such a delightful sight. Sachiro digs into the bento. He eats so fast that he almost chokes on the food. Calm down. Your meal isn't going to run away from you. Take some water. Stop clipping me saying Aurora. Wait. Oh yeah, I did that, didn't I? But you're so good at it, guys. You should make it cheaper, bro. Actually, you don't have to. I'm pretty rich. I could make you do it more often. I actually was dreaming about Divinity. You were actually dreaming about Divinity? You know what I was dreaming? I was dreaming about how evil Ursus has finally met his demise. That's what I've been dreaming about. It's just so good. I haven't had a meal in 2 days. This makes me worry. This makes me worry more. Are you sure? That's because I'm forgetful. I was busy looking for an old building. I kept something important there that can help me with recovering my memories. And that's how you forget to eat, right? I would rather die than make it cheaper. Oh my god. Or is this dreaming of schemes to mess with Meow after his potion scandal? The funny thing is, I'm the one developing schemes. I already made so many schemes already. I even tricked Cass one time, and that was funny. He was pretty mad. It is really important that I have this gut feeling that something bad will happen to me unless I found that place. Meow would just necro revive you to constantly say that. I don't know who came up with that comment, but that was funny. That was brilliant. That was a well played too, sir. Also, I see a new Resident Evil game is coming out 27th February. I might play it on day one if you guys are interested. That would be fun. I don't even know the details myself because of this gap in my memory. The search has been difficult. That's why I recommend you to ask the police. They've got a whole team of investigators. I don't really have any good experience with police, especially the one who wears a gas mask. A gas mask? Huh? This guy's weird. I was dreaming we were fighting again, and my wheelbarrow was pushing you off the high ledge as I could throw throw balls for 7 times in a row. Then I managed to see you fall and die on the floor. You're telling me you dreamed me tasting the floor while an oily belly slime pushed me off. That was your dream. Meow just oh my god. I don't even know how to respond to that. It's okay. There's a big scheme coming. There's this unicorn nose. And you guys will be surprised. You guys don't know idea what's coming. But I know. Sachiro seems to be fixated on something. He gets up and mumbles to himself. Dex! God. Ursus. I will have my revenge, Ursus. You just wait. A hint of nervousness in his actions. Before I can ask what he's getting to him, he smiles and bows blithely. Yeah, Longy just passed out under the tree while the party descends into chaos. Bro, Longy was voting for my death, for my demise while he was dead. I have to go. Thank you, Meow. Okay, bye-bye. No problem. If you even need me, here's my number. And off he goes. Oh well, I don't think we want to give him our number anyway, so it's okay. Nah, he died before it happened, like always. I try to give him advice to living longer. He just needs a show. He doesn't need to use these items. The game doesn't the game AI is not gonna be nice. If you're low, it's gonna kill you off. Except if you're me, then they're gonna turn Cass into a chicken. Then they're gonna turn Cass into KFC. I think I figured out what the AI wants in that game. It wants to turn Cass into a KFC forever. I figured it out. And Unicorn thinks Longy is nice. Me go meal. Is that what time is it? Oh, it's like a hell. That's fine. Okay, Unicorn. I'll probably raid you like 20 minutes in your stream, I believe. I will not miss it. We will be there. Just don't. We will see how you go, Unicorn. That was weird. I don't like he was lying. But he's amnesia. You heard that, Unicorn? Amnesia. Your favorite word in the world. Amnesia. It's severe. I hope he recovers soon. I noticed someone with a gas mask in the distance. Sachiro mentioned someone with that description. Now I understand why he left in such a hurry. They already left the park before I could get a better look at their features. Having the police patrolling the park is unusual. Maybe they were looking for Sachiro. I continue reading this book undisturbed. Yeah, I just like, oh well, guess I read the book and move on. It is 2 p.m. by the time I go home. You want all our suffering? Well, this is my. Oh, this is nice. Have you seen the way he is said to me? The way he always blames me when things goes wrong. You think he's nice? Damn you, Court. That's a heavy. That's a heavy word you're saying there. A heavy statement. My God. The park is slowly filling with more visitors, especially children. I don't want to stay here any longer with any noise. Ursus, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Ursus. I hope you've made some cool art for Valentine's Day. I managed to finish the book. I still have one more. I still have more to go through before returning to them to the library. Did you have a fun stream though, Yuki? I was lurking most of the time, but I was watching still. So I was still waking up and getting things ready. As I approached the house, I noticed someone in front of the door. He's inspecting the entrance as if searching for something. I'm curious as to why he is prompting the keyhole. Okay. Happy Valentine's is the other guy in the relationship. I slowly reach for my phone while keeping my eyes on him. Oh, okay. What do you think of this guy, RCM? He looks pretty chill. Okay. Oh, you were away, I see. What business do you have? Is he the detective? Because that would make sense. Just making sure that your house is secured well. By prompting my keyhole? Who would believe in such a lie? Were you planning on breaking in? Of course not. Look at my badge. I'm with the police. So he is with the police. Curito, okay. I'm going to report you for acting suspicious and trespassing. Let's do that. I am and you're welcome. I love you. Hugs. That's very nice, Yuki. Hugs back. He looks like a robber if he didn't have a jacket. Legitimately mission impossible. Yeah, he looks like he's some kind of business guy that's ready to like rob your house and just take everything you own. What kind of chocolate? Well, you had a chocolate bar? Milk chocolate? Ooh. I had some biscuits. Not KFC biscuits, just biscuits. Okay? Okay? Don't freak out, Orsia. Don't freak out, Orsia. Ursus. It's not KFC biscuits. It's just biscuits. Emergency. I'm getting threatened with a gun. Wait, is he actually pulling out a gun at us? What the hell? Kurito puts his gun away and jumps at me. What? Surprise. I let my guard down. He takes my phone and keeps it out of reach. Give it back. Keep it down. Please listen to me. You took my phone and tried to threaten me? You want me to calm down? Oh god. You're not making it any better by doing this. Ugh, I messed up. Self-introductions aren't my forte. Let's start over. I'm Kurito. Don't touch me. That seems like an appropriate, a reasonable response. We need the KFC kids invading Africa and the UK. Are you guys enjoying the visual novel? Oh, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if visual novels are my chat's kind of thing, but that's okay. We'll see if it goes on. Why don't you give me back my phone? I'm worried you're trying to call the authorities, but you are the authorities, so what does it matter? Who this guy? Who that? All experience the Ursus, looks like you can introduce the biscuit to South Africans and make a bag from it. Is it did Mr. Beast come here in Africa and just like build a lot of wells? And he just did it out of, I don't know what, he just did it out of like self-interest, but he did it regardless. Yeah, it sounds awful the way I said that, but it was just, he just did it out of nowhere, that's what I meant. So what's going on here? A dark-haired man enters the scene. His uniform looks familiar, although I have never seen his face before. He threatened me with a gun and stole my phone. It's not what it looks like. Here, have your phone back. Oh, now you're giving one back the phone. Do you know this man? I've never seen him before. He just stood in front of my house, then charged me at it. Then charge me at it? Okay. So, interesting way. Excuse me, sir. You are causing her a lot of distress. It's better if you leave. Dude, why are you on her side? Well, isn't it obvious? Duh, of course you'll be. I'm a victim. But she just says it, bro. I mean, it's true. Looks very nicely. CC unicorn vision levels are fine. I prove my point. Same goes for Odonia. Unicorn. Oh yeah. Maybe one day we'll actually see unicorn play a vision level. You did build wells in Africa. I also heard that he told them to sold the parts for cash. Some went bad from no maintenance. Others are still active, regardless of Africa. Well, it's hard to tell if it's really his fault if that happened, though. Anyways. Okay, it's a misunderstanding. I'm with the police. I just came here for a quick checkup. Kirito shows him his badge of proof, then all the eyes shift to me. Uh-oh. What? I'm innocent. Yeah, what do you want? I didn't do anything. I know, but you might be in danger. That's why I was making sure you are okay. But I was never in the danger to come with, bro. I do not understand the situation. Both of you are saying different things. Oh, I get to pick? Kirito, some sort of like... Bro, he might be Kirito. He might just pull out these double guns like Kirito would draw his swords, right? What do we do? Tell the stranger things are fine. Ask Kirito to leave. Honestly, I would prefer, as annoying as he is, I would prefer them both here. I don't actually know. This just seems more important than it actually is. I wanna. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. Thanks for the help, but I'm all right now. The stranger looks Kirito and lowers his eyebrows. He looks like he's still suspicious of him. When the dark-haired man turns to me, his expression softens. Finally, he gives me the benefit of the doubt. Kirito looks like a beanie guy, but without the beanie. This guy looks like he comes from a Victorian household, like he's just ready to go to a party or something. But he's a little emo too, so it's a bit of a mix between those. Plus, take care, miss. He just left. Is still standing there, smiling at me. Did I make the wrong choice, Chad? So you were about to explain something? Oh yes, I was assigned as your personal guard. Huh? By whom? I don't need any protection right now. Have you heard about the recent news? A nutcase might be on the loose. That's all the reason you need. So your answer is to bodyguard me versus all the other people around town, right? If anything, having you around is dangerous. Okay, so you got a normal cop and a secret cop on the right. I actually think he's a secret cop too. What do you mean? Snooping around my house will create unnecessary rumors. The neighbors could have reported you already. Look, we watch out for each other here. If that stranger didn't step in, someone else would have. Are you a newbie? The cops know I wouldn't handle any situation like this. I have at least 10 years of experience. I bet you put on your CV right after graduating if that's one of the requirements. Hey, you're making too many assumptions, okay? You don't look that much older than me. If I have to guess, around 20. God damn, we're just going after it, bro. That part you got right. I could tell your badge is real because I've seen before, but your reasoning made me wonder why you had it in the first place. I looked at him with a doubt in my eyes. Well, there's another reason I approach your house, okay? And that is, I I need to use your bathroom. There's no way. I let out a sigh and narrowed my eyes in a way it explains his weird behavior. Bro, what the hell? You could have gone anywhere else. The nearest public bathroom is 15 minutes away. Yeah, okay. Sure. Please? No, no, we're not letting him use that. We decline, bro. If you start running, you'll make it in time. Kirito stares at me with puppy eyes and one more time, but I wouldn't budge. Where's the Akima Glocks at? Bro, just take a leak around the corner. Yeah, what is this guy going on about? Knowing that he can't handle it in any longer, he speeds off. I watch him from my entryway, making sure that he's gone. Such a troublesome fellow. I should tell Luigi about him later. He must know all the stuff that works at the station. A background check wouldn't hurt. God damn. He's just like... all of that, and he's just like, you know what, my best excuse is to tell him I need to go to the bathroom. Maybe he's not impressive. Maybe he's not impressive down there. But at least other cop is waiting for him to do a crime and arrest him. The weekend passes peacefully. During lunch break, I go to the canteen. Okay. I ponder over what to get from the menu. They switch it daily, keeping it fresh for returning customers. I haven't had Odin for a while. I'm feeling pretty hungry. Isn't Odin like thick noodles? Public urination is a crime. You can't lose his job from it. Wait, really? Damn. Damn. That's I didn't even know that's a thing. Is that really a thing, or I mean, that would make sense. Oh, chocolate chip cookies, buy one get one free, amazing deal. God damn, yeah, it do be. These streets are cold, it seems. I go over to my friends who secured a spot. Yo, look who it is. My two friends, my two weirdly interesting friends. Luigi puts two bento boxes on the table. Usually he doesn't even bring this much food. My god, I must have... someone is hungry today. I was experimenting with cooking and made too much by accident. Remember the premium steak? Have a taste of it by yours truly. Luigi opens the lids and proudly shows his work. One box is filled with rice and side dishes. The other contains a piece of steak, drenched in sauce. I must admit that the presentation looks weak. The seasoning is fairly simple, but that's just judging by visuals. Damn, this is the RCM speaking right now. This is the RCM, like, bro, where are the spices? There's not enough spices. Other dark-haired guy who I think looks the same as the secret cop. You think he's him, maybe? He's also wearing a tie, similar to to that guy. Nah, there's no way. The meat is probably cooked from what I can tell. Stop judging and just try it. Akuya, go ahead. Well, okay. The meat is quite tender. Did you use red wine as a base sauce? Let me take a bite. Oh, the flavor is not bad. I think the meat quality carried this dish. You can give me more credit. I did research on the best recipes I made. This from scratch. I dig this. You did well, Lord Boyaji. We got that name. If Ikuya say so, you pass. Hehe. To be praised by a member of the cooking club. Right. Stroke his ego. Meow, how much are you going to eat? You have already finished a third of the meat. I just want to get a better taste, you know? I'm just checking, make sure it's good, right? I haven't... Bruh, I only focus on taste. I don't care about food appearances. If it's good, it's good. You don't care about food appearances? I bet... I almost screamed. I bet Ursus does, okay? I think if you guys would compare Ursus and RCM, I think Ursus would have more of the appearance, and RCM would probably have more the taste to it. I don't know. Maybe Ursus is pretty tasty too. I've never tasted it, so I could be wrong there too. I earn no food sub that makes food into art. Food is food, not painting. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, people see food as art though. We continue enjoying our food, chatting about the latest events. I heard that our school trip forest is cancelled. That's too bad. I was looking forward to having a picnic. A couple of tourists went missing recently. They marked the forest as off limits for our search team. That place is so big. I imagine they get lost. A while ago, I read something about the forest in the blog. They caught sightings of a demon. The post included photos, but they were too blurry or vague to make out what it exactly was. Demons? In the forest? Those are just rumors, folk tales. There were no concrete scientific records of anything bizarre. Maybe. The search team can uncover the truth while they're there. I hope they find nothing on the demons. I doubt it would be that easy. Demon could be in hiding. The decision goes further into the world of supernatural. My friends share different opinions. Luigi is skeptical because the only beliefs that he sees are experiences. However, he would join any adventure. On the other hand, Ikuya is not fond of anything deemed scary in her eyes. Apparently, during her childhood, she experienced a lot of strange events. She felt more comfortable when we were around. At some point, these events stopped occurring, but as to why, when, she no longer remembers. My God. Let's see. I am probably in for the recitation. I knew it. Literally, the SpongeBob Perfect Burger versus the Neptune Burger episode. This is definitely going to dominate the food appearance part. I gotta make it appetizing. I mostly focus on stews, on heavy soups for my cooking preference. The heartily. So you guys are quite different when cooking stuff, okay? Okay, cool. We'll just keep going. By the way, Luigi, do you know someone named Kurito? That name does ring a bell. We're not acquainted, but he's part of the field team. Oh yeah, he's a cop too. It just hit me. He's also a cop. Fucking, of course. Makes sense. Last week he was acting suspicious around my house. Do you have a stalker again? Oh no. We have the new project. We have the new project where guards keep a lookout on a few neighborhoods. It's supposed to be a secret experiment. Kirito insisted on being assigned to your area. I understand why. Why now? I'm more at ease now that I got confirmation, but he's indeed an odd one. He's shown me his gun and took my phone. What the heck did he do to you? Hold on. Out of context, it sounds really bad. He just wanted to show me proof of his identity to stop me from calling the cops on him. That is not... I don't think we should care about that. That is a dumb excuse. I don't think it's a good excuse. How many people in this game are cops? Is Shijiro a cop too? Shijiro isn't a cop. I know Luigi is a cop, and that guy with the beanie is a cop, and apparently there's a guy with a gas mask that is probably important later on. I don't know, because they mentioned him. Oh man, I'm so sorry he stressed you out. I'll talk to Dad and assign someone else. He's only a cop because his dad is a cop, so they kind of like it's like a runs in the family kind of thing. I haven't seen him again since that time. I don't mind it either way. Meow, you definitely need to you probably need proper guards. Don't worry, Ikuya. So far, nothing has happened. I couldn't handle myself. Except the first time you got bothered by creeps. I'll stay alert. I'll keep an eye out. Recently, we received an ominous tip regarding potential suspects. From what I can observe, the majority of them only moved to this town within the 6 past months. The team started investigating that list. It will be helpful if you report any suspicious activities. We get to play detective too? Damn. No need to dig that deep. Put your safety first. It's unfair that our newcomers are treated like scapegoats. Of course, we try to filter out people who are actually innocent, but we take what we can. We got your back, Luigi. I say confidently. Is the Gothway a bartender? There's a lot of emo and goth here, guys. That's what I'm seeing. That is a cop. Called it. Everyone is a cop. Apparently, he's a cop because of his dad, and it's kind of runs family. And I don't know, sure. It seems like everyone in this town is a cop. But if everyone is a cop, then no one's a cop. So maybe they're just like, maybe the entire thing is they're just like they're minding other people's businesses. I don't know. After classes end, I head to the bakery. At this hour, most of the stock is out. Luckily, my parents are friends with the owner. She always keeps a fresh loaf of bread for me. Then maybe we are a couple. Yeah, it's okay, guys. I got your badges right here. You guys are cops. After tomorrow. I just haven't filed the report yet, okay? God damn. I'll come by again next Monday. Thank you, Auntie. When I have to leave the store, I see a familiar face. The silver-haired boy from the park walks by. He carries a big bag with vegetables. Yo, Yoshi, it's your favorite dude in the game, I think. Hey, Sachiro, what are you up to? Good afternoon, Meow. The owner asked me to do some errands for her. Let me deliver this. I'll be done in a second. Keep in mind that this is a horror game, guys. So anything can happen. Sachiro enters the store while I wait outside. Yes, there's actually jump scares and everything. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we'll see. From the window, I could see him handling over the goods. Shortly after, he returns with another bag filled with bread. I got these leftovers as a reward. She is always so generous. I didn't mean to click that, but since we did, let's save. Aren't you supposed to be at school instead of doing errands out there? I often get that question. I wish I was. Poor boy. Bread? What's wrong with bread, Oshu? Is there a black guy in this game? I don't know. That's a good question. Okay. Or to be fair, we have not seen the guy in the mask yet. So, in the past few days, I recovered some memories. Do you want to hear about them? I love bread. Yeah, but he's just eating the bread like fresh, like just there's nothing on it. It's just bread. Oh, she loves the bread. I have to say the bread that looks in goody two shoes look really good. Like those look really good. In horror games and movies, black or nice person dies first. Do you think he's gonna die first, RCU? Is it like that one moment with that character in Cosplay with the glasses? What was his name? He started with an M, like something like an M or something. I know you liked him a lot. I was obsessed with corpses and stuff. Surely I'm all ears. I recall most of the roads and buildings in this town, yet they are unfamiliar. Or is he the killer all along? Bro, this guy is too nice to be the killer. There's no way he's the killer, come on. That would quite be a shock though. I know that I've walked this street countless times. My home must be somewhere close. I don't know that. You don't know that? I don't know that. If I really... You mean I don't know that? Well, I'm convinced that it's not him, okay? This is not like... Lobotomy Corporation where everything is skewed turns out to be the most vicious. I really live here, and I must have acquaintances. Only nobody in this town knows me. That's a strange mystery. Maybe I can ask around for you. The more I found out, the more questions I have. I'm not even sure if finding the truth will put me at ease. His body is trembling slightly. I place my hand on his shoulder. Damn, he's shaking for all those killings, guys. We're in trouble, guys. Sachiro collects his thoughts and smiles at me. I appreciate your support. With time, I should figure it out in my place. I think Chad is just overreacting. There's no way he's evil, okay? Anyway, all this time, I've been talking about myself. How was your day? Meow. Damn, he's asking about my day? That's so thoughtful of him. Just the usual. Go to class, go home, and do homework. Renee's, repeat, 5 days a week. I wouldn't mind following a schedule like that. Oh? Maybe you'll change your mind after doing this for 14 years. Alright. There was an odd encounter last week. It happened on the day I met you. A cop was being suspicious around my house. Why are we telling him this, bro? Nothing bad happened through. Okay, maybe I would have said... If I was an urban, I probably would have done the same, so I can't even talk. Was it a man in a gas mask? No, if I recall, he had a hazelnut brown hair. Hazelnut brown hair? I have to remember that. Intello-colored eyes. He wears a dark beanie and a long coat. I'm out. Yo, what's up, Lontis? Hi. Oh. I'll give you a shout out myself. I could have asked someone, but it's okay. Turquoise eyes. What word do you guys prefer? Do you prefer turquoise or teal? But also, I hope you slept well, Lonty. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And happy Valentine's Day. And Dark Beanie. Oh, I know this person. I recall he's homeless. A homeless cop, huh? How did he even get a badge then? We had a chat once, and he shared cookies with me. I don't think he's a bad person. So what you're saying is you think it's about more like looking good versus being good? Thank you for this how. I'm doing okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Auntie. I gotta go. Unicorns are active. Okay, I'll join you guys soon. Okay. But thanks for stopping by, RCM. It was fun. It was fun chatting. You say so. That guy must have a lot of play. I might join him like 10-20 minutes, and I'll join him. I judge him too soon. Watch out for the one in the gas mask. I've seen him wandering around the alleys at night. He often. Yeah, let me. Okay, thanks for the hydrate. Oh wait, that's the other Yuki. Yo, what's up? I for a second I thought it was the other. It was Yuki Anna was saying, "Yo, what's up, Yuki? Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend." The superior Yuki. Oh, thanks for the shout out, dude. I was gonna do that, but that's okay. We could give him 2 shout outs. The superior Yuki. But yeah, how was your day, Yuki? I don't even know what to call because now I can't say Yuki anymore. Now I have to say. I probably have to say Yuki, right? It just fits. It's true. I do play visual novels sometimes, Yuki. I'm never gonna say Yuki. This is a lost cause. Dan, good me out. Just been busy packing up and stuff. Oh yeah, you're saying you were gonna like move. That's kind of wild. Like that's a big choice. Like honestly, I hope it works out for you, buddy. You seem really nice, man. I'm gonna continue reading because I'm gonna, yeah. often he often carries a large bags with him. I don't know what's inside of him, but just the image of that gives me chills. That's interesting. Could you tell me about more about the appearance? His expression is always glaring. I think he has a scar or a tattoo on his left eye. I don't remember his overall appearance that well because I would always run away and hide. Back, switch to computer. Oh, you switch to computer. Okay, thanks, over to you. Yeah, I move on Tuesday. You in ready for Celestial? Oh yeah, for tomorrow? Hell yeah. That game's fun. I enjoy that game. It's fun. But you know Yuki Yuki. Divinity Divinity is just the sweet spot. It's just the better game. Cast said it was Celestia is Saturday. Wait, did you say it's today, Cass? I didn't read the messages yet. I was pretty busy with my own things too. What time is it? Let me check the messages real quick. I don't really know. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna play. I just been with Saturday. Did I do? I think Cass made a mistake. Yuki. I'm sorry. I should have looked at the chat as well. I was just really busy too. I did say it was Saturday. I think you misspelled Sunday. You meant on Sunday. I'm so sorry, Yuki. I hope you didn't get like ready and stuff. I haven't looked at the message. I've been really busy. When he says me, he would call me out. Um, you reacted. You reacted with your ear to heart. I did. Okay, let me check. my god, did we actually say Saturday? He did low. Yeah, I see it. Well, we could probably play Celestia then. I'll be. It's fine. We could probably make it work today. What do you guys prefer? Both? What's both is good? Okay. Despite the confusion, let's rather do it Sunday. More Celestia. I don't care, Lol. I would prefer if we would do it tomorrow, but if you, again, I don't. I mean, there was a strong confusion going there, so we just don't. Let's just not try it. Let's just not make confusion again. Like, I apologize, Ricky, for that. Nah, it's fine. Tomorrow is okay. Okay, if tomorrow's okay with you, Yuki, because I know you're also preparing stuff, then we could do it tomorrow. You want both days? Oh my god, Cass. I'm gonna die. I can resume packing. Yeah, I would prefer if we do it tomorrow, because I said I would gonna raid Unicorn, and I'm gonna help him with goody two shoes. He asked me. Otherwise, I would have played. I would have minded. I was happy enough to play it all week. You guys are happy enough to play it all week? Well, I don't work in that kind of way. I don't function like that, guys. 1 6 hours, 6 hours are straight. God damn. That's crazy. We could maybe go longer tomorrow, you know? Instead, if you guys want to. Like, I wouldn't mind it. But anyway, let me go for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna end it, guys. Well, yeah, we'll just try better not to like get confused with like that, because I think it's important. Should you should you be walking out in the opening? I know it's at risk, but there is a higher chance to see him at night. Please be careful, Meow. If you want, we could to go longer. We'll need to start earlier, but we can chat about. I'm okay with that. If you guys want to start earlier, I am completely fine with that. In fact, I would prefer if we start earlier. But I know Cass is a little. He wants sleep, so we can talk. Well, I'll ask in the group again. Like after I'm done stream, I'll ask a group, and we could just like discuss. And then we'll just make sure if there's no confusion. We'll fix it. We'll fix it off stream. Yeah, we'll fix it off stream. Let me just spend 20 minutes, and there we go. Cass just does not believe in getting out of bed before 8 a.m. I guess he doesn't. Just be a true streamer, Cass. Just have no schedule at all. Well, sleeping schedule, and have insomnia. Here, take a few pieces of bread. You need the food more than I do. I can't possibly finish this much. Then I'll go bad. Consider this as a thanks for sharing your bento last time. If you insist, I'll take the melon pan. As we sharing, we got disturbed by a stranger. Speaking of the devil. Yo, it's a guy with a gas mask. Holy. It's actually real. The man ignores me and goes straight at Setro. When he reaches out to him, I block his path. Hey, what's your problem? Move. No. I will call the cops if you keep bothering him. I don't break eye contact while standing firm. There's a mysterious edge to his aura. Yeah, he's aura farming right now. Well, not for us though. There's no telling what he'll do. I take my cell phone as a threat. It seems to work as a man takes a step back. Sachiro is hiding behind me, clutching his hands around my arm. With this torn... He just leaves, bro? What the hell? It is certain signs from his gas mask as he leaves. I have a feeling that he will come back. I gently pat Checho's head, but he's still disturbed by the encounter. Thank you. I want you to take you to the police station, but that's where he works. Maybe not. It's better if you stay here in public with a lot of people. you would be less likely to cause any scene with many eyes around. Woke up is not the same as getting out of bed. Kaz isn't. Yeah, Kaz is a different. I mean, if you give Kaz the second wind for your second wind, he's able to push through. That's what I have noticed. Okay, I'll be heading home now. Please take care. There's a disappointed look at his face, but he masked it with a smile. Sachiro waves goodbye, and we part ways. He is such a kind boy. Unfortunately, I can't help him much. True. Can't really. Later that day, I sat at my desk. Since the school job was cancelled, we got more homework as a replacement. I wish the teacher came up with something fun instead. They could have moved the date. But who knows how long it will take to research. The search will take. With so many ongoing cases, there could be spreading their resources thin. I can't imagine what it would be like lost in the forest for days. I look out a window. Rain is tapping against the glass. I'm not bothered by the noise, even if there is a storm outside, as long as I am indoors. I look towards my phone. No new messages. Classic. I've just left on the road. Why does nobody reply to me? Should I start a new topic? Nah, that will make it look like I'm desperate for attention. Perhaps I should... Okay. Perhaps I should find a new hobby or just something to pass time. I flip through my notebook and find scrambles on various pages. Whenever I'm bored in class, I make doodles. Some of them depict my friends. As they should. I chuckle at how badly drawn they are. One more assignment, then I go to bed. Occasionally I check my phone, but nothing new appears. Next day. Should we end it here, Trot? I was thinking something would happen, but I don't think anything's gonna happen until a while. Okay, we can go. Let's go for a little bit, like 5 minutes. See if anything happens. After class, I head straight home. Holy, who dat? Someone with a notable appearance walks past me. I can't help but to look twice. His long crimson hair catches my attention. I haven't seen anyone wearing that kind of outfit outside of special occasions. Such a gorgeous hair. Our eyes met for a second, but he's coming my way. I pretend to look away until I hear his voice. Hi. Do you know if there is any urn around here? What is this guy from? Oh, other Yuki is here. Say hi. They're pretty cool too. This guy looks like he's from some D&D game. How did you get in my visual novel, bro? Yes. Oh, urns are a bit rare nowadays, but I know a place. Are you looking for somewhere to stay? Just for a little while. A family-owned urn is just one street away from my place. If you don't mind, I can take you there. Thanks. I am Meow. May I ask where you're from? I'm from the outskirts of this town. Right now, I can't stay around my home, temporarily due to disturbances. Ah, I see. I'm sure you'll feel at home with the Sato family. They don't have many guests at the time this year. I'm a simple man. Just a roof above my head is enough. Huh? No way. You get it. Your gorgeous hair needs more care than I thought. God, he just says that? Huh? Forgive me for being so blunt, but my hair looks like a broom compared to yours. Please share your secrets. All I can say is it's natural. I don't have any secret trick. Meow. Your hair isn't that bad, but maybe a bit dry at the tips. I grab my hair and stare at what he just pointed out. I never paid so much attention to it. But he's right. I haven't had cut. I haven't cut in ages. He was an interesting outfit on. He does. He makes me think of some D&D monk character. I don't know. He's about to go on an adventure, or maybe a guardian. Who knows? All I can advise is to eat and sleep. Sleep well. Eat and sleep well. That's your advice. Surely you have more than that. Okay. As a student, that is quite a challenge. Anyway, do you have any recommendations on other places I can go? I don't know what kind of activities you're into. That's true. Anywhere quiet. I don't like crowds. The parks are nice early in the morning or late at night. There is a sightseeing place on the east side. I heard that the residential area there is really nice. Most houses there have well-kept gardens. It feels like you're walking through a gallery. I need a map. I need a map. Is this Gas? Gas, is this you? Wait, but you don't have the hair. It couldn't be you. Let me draw one for you. I tear out a sheet from my notebook and start scrambling. Once I finish, I give the drawing to him. His eyebrows furrow upon looking at it. Your map looks creative. Drawing a map from memory is pretty hard. At least I wrote down all of the landmarks. You wouldn't miss it. This is where we are right now. And the Sato Inn is down there. Did you just call me a bulber? No. He's not bald. How is he bald? I'm just saying, like, you seem like you're like him because all he does is map, right? He just seems so uninterested. I will check on them out when I have time. I don't know, but I don't know if he's really like you, Kaz, but that's the first thing that popped in my mind. Do you have any favorite places? There's a cafe that serves fresh juice. I like their forest berry blend. I know exactly the place you were talking about. It's been a while since I paid a visit. I highly recommend it. If you're in a hurry, if you're hungry, get one of their pancakes topped with fruits. You really enjoy fruits, don't you? I'm used to eating them. They grew all around my place. That's so convenient. A friend of mine has a garden too, but she grows flowers. His specialty is fragrant spices. Redhead, you see this horse here? He has better hair than me. How's that possible? That's unfair. The man smiles faintly. Judging from our conversation, he enjoys what nature has to offer. Is that a radical? I bet if I said it was Goku, someone would get triggered. My home is right here, but I can walk you to the urn. It's fine. You're done enough for me. Are you sure? I want to make sure you find the right place. Because, you know, I really like your hair and all that, you know? I would stare at it all day. Is what you meant to say. You draw this map for me. It should be good enough. Alright. Take care and enjoy your stay. Goodbye, Meow. Oh, alright, please tell me your name. Zaikun. Okay. Phew, I never thought I would have a conversation with someone like him. He looks like a model straight from a hair commercial. I'm curious about what he does for a living. He dresses so nicely. He stays not too far from here. Maybe if I'm lucky I'll see him again sometime. A few days later. Got my lunch and keys, and I've locked the door. I'll check it. Oh no, it's him. Oh no. Right after I leave my house, a familiar person walks up to me. Upon noticing him, my pace speeds up. Just ignore him, yeah. Maybe he's not even after me. He is, but let's keep saying that to ourselves. He's heading to the same direction. He's just a coincidence. Hydrate? Okay. I stop at the traffic lights. Okay, I stop at the traffic light and focus on the cars passing. Suddenly the man skips ahead of me. Hiya! Aha! Oh no, I didn't mean to scare you. Then why did you jump in front of me, you... My goodness, why are you telling me? My shift just ended. I was just happy to see you. Why? I thought you weren't assigned here anymore. That's true. How did you know that? I have inside news, okay? I have my sources. I'm not going to tell you. Sounds like you stole my line, so cheeky. Anyway, I'm on my way to class. I'm going in the same direction. No, you're not. You go the other way. Wow, suit yourself. Okay, fine. Guess we're going with him. What's the deal with this guy? Even though we barely met, he acts so familiar with me. Maybe he wants to be friends, or does he have other attentions? He obviously has other attentions. So, Mr. Policeman, how are your investigation going? We are making some progress. The body of the victim was discovered in his cell today. I mean, yesterday. I would rather spare you from the details, Fu. I don't have a weak stomach. Tell me the story. Well, brace yourself. There are some nasty details. Uh-oh. This part wouldn't make it to the public, but we found were bones discarded with the trash. We don't know what happened to the flesh because of the horrific discovery. The case is not closed yet. That's very gruesome. Why would anyone do that to him? An accident is out of the question. I can only think of two possibilities. One, the perpetrator is a psychopath. They harbored no feelings towards the victim. Two, they had the intense grudge. The victim had attempted a murder in their record. Oh, that gives them a clear motive. We'll go research the most obvious options first, but I have a feeling that the truth is more complicated than that. You don't sound like a newbie. I told you that I'm very experienced. I believe in the actions more than words. I've served in many cases in the past. Nothing much has appeared in this town anyway. That's thanks to our team. We keep peace in the town, after all. Whoa, big hero. I clap slowly without changing my expression despite the sarcasm in my tone. Karuto looks bashful. Where's the keg? He's experienced cop, he needs his keg. Yeah, he needs that keg just in his mouth so that he can really show off that the kind of role play that's going on right now. I heard stories from Luigi and his dad about their activities. Okay, we're not telling him this, thankfully. If Karuto is just bragging, I will know about it. By the way, does one of your colleagues wear a gas mask? Yeah, that's Chain. Oh, okay, Chain, whatever. That's Chain. Why are you asking about him? I just heard rumors that he wanders at night and tried arresting a child. I don't keep track of these activities, but for some of us having night shifts about the letter, maybe that kid was doing something illegal. I suppose rumors aren't reliable. Honestly, we're not that close, but he's a great colleague. I used to share a place with him. If I have to describe him, he's a simple meh, but he has a complex routine. You should meet him under the mask. He's actually kind. That's all I need to know, thanks. Speaking of which, do you happen to have a spare room? Bro, really? This again? Why do you want to know that? I became homeless recently and I'm looking for a place to play. To crash. Sachiro was on a point of his remark. I can't believe he's asked me out of all of these people. Don't you have any other options? Ask a friend or get a motel instead. I know you'd be kind enough to allow a poor soul. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, dog. I'll pay for that rent. I'll pay for the rent. It's not even about that. We're practically strangers. Have you no shame? we were close friends, I might reconsider. Then let's then let's become friends. So he wants to become our friend now, huh? I don't know about that. I know something was fishy the moment we met. Wait, is it wasn't my intention from the start? I just admire you. You always help those in need, including animals. I inspire to be like that. Honestly, you're one of the reasons I joined the police. Oh? Look, I'm not a charity. Maybe the most I can do is put a word for your to Mr. Shen. You're acquainted with the head of the investigation team? Never mind, forget what I asked. Scared of Mr. Shen? Huh? No way. I'll talk to Mrs. Shen then. Ugh, it's not that I'm afraid of. If he finds out I'm homeless, he will relay that message to my guardians. They will worry me. They will worry about me, and I think I'm a failure. So you'll rather live on the streets? I'll manage somehow. Hmm. It's not my place to judge your choices, but I hope it works out for you. Anyway, you don't have to work. You don't have to walk all the way to the restroom. Have a nice day, Kuroto. Take care, meow. His bright smile is like sunshine. Suffolk warm stares inside me. He's also a hobo. Is this a hobo cop dating sim? He's a hobo by choice apparently, because he doesn't want to worry his guardians. So he was like, "That's fine. I'll just manage. I'll let everyone know I'm homeless, but those who I work for should never know. You know, something like that." Anyway, what time? Okay, yeah, let's rate Unicorn. Okay, guys, nothing really happened so far. So far, but it's a pretty fun, it's a pretty cool visual novel for sure. Anyway, let's write it out, chat. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's not the most funnest or exciting thing to watch, but you know, something could happen later on that makes it more exciting. But I do appreciate all you guys hanging around. Almost. Let's write Unicorn. We might do Resident Evil on the 27th, which would. What day is that? It's a Friday. I might start early on that day and just play Resident Evil before Divinity. So it's all chill. Anyway, that's a discussion for later, guys. Let's rate. Let's rate the unicorn that is playing. I almost said Pocket Mirror. It's what a lot of reading does to me, I guess. Let me just. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys. I put a question mark. That's right. Invalid user. What do you mean invalid username? Well, guess I'm rating a different way. Just doesn't want me to, huh? Fine, let's do it the other way. The way that Lonky has been trying to make me do for so long. I know he's streaming. Star Raid. Just like mine. There we go. What do you mean just by UN? Oh, you were saying because you were also making an error? Well, we'll see if it actually does go through. It seems like it's going through though. Because for anyone who wants a raid message, here we go. I usually use this one. I might add new ones. And we'll see what happens, guys. Tomorrow we'll play Celestia. Yeah, might start early. I'll talk to Yuki and Cass, and we'll see what happens. I appreciate it, guys. Have fun. Bye bye. and my mouse. You jumping in? Why you Yuki?